Hello everyone, second time trying to film this video, so we'll see how it goes. Welcome for people who haven't been here before, welcome back for anyone who is returning, and thank you for returning. This is just a little vlog where I usually chat on about anything and everything and ramble a lot. My name's Wendy. I mainly talk about knitting, crochet and books. I do have another channel with food, but it's a very new channel. There's only 2 videos on there at the minute, so I'm just going to add some more content on there before I speak more about that, because it's very, very new. And there will be a 3rd channel, because obviously the way I post, there's a lot of different content all in one go. So I'm going to try and expand it a bit and focus on each bit instead of doing it all over the place. That being said, this is going to be a bit of a mishmash of everything. We've just, as half term has just finished, the kids have gone back to school. I didn't really bother to do any vlogs or anything over the half term because it was just too busy. We ended up dog sitting at the last minute. A very, very lovely dog. The first night she did keep us up till 3 o'clock in the morning howling. But once she'd settled in, she's fantastic, really well trained, lovely, lovely dog. We were sad to see her go back because we really enjoyed having her. And it was nice taking her for walks and everything. But we didn't do a lot over half term because the weather was rubbish. The weather was quite bad. It rained nearly every day. So we did like some games nights at home. We did a cinema trip. I took my daughter to see Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Prisoner of Azkaban. Don't know where Order of the Phoenix came on. Oh no, I do. Yeah, she's a big fan of Harry Potter. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. She's only 8, so she hasn't read all of the books yet. She's up to Order of the Phoenix now. She's an advanced reader for her age. And I thought it'd be nice because I did a 20th anniversary special of showing it this weekend to take her, and James took the boys to see the Garfield movie because the boys aren't big Harry Potter fans. James likes them enough, but the boys don't, so he took them to do something they wanted to do, and I took my daughter to do something she wanted to do. So we had a great time there, and we treated them to McDonald's afterwards because by the time we got home it was nearly bedtime. By the time if I'd have cooked, it had been so late and they had school this morning. So we said we'll cheat a bit today and get McDonald's. We did go to a restaurant during the week with a play area attached for the kids to play in. The food was good. We had a really good time. They had a good time. But again, the weather's been cold and wet for a week. It's now, they've gone back to school and the weather's a bit nicer. It's overcast, but it's not raining. So, you know, there is, can't grumble at that. I didn't really post a lot, as I said, because it's been too busy. Sort of only been able to do sort of half an hour here and there on projects, except for one day when I knitted my daughter I'm just looking because I can't remember where I've put it. Knitted my daughter a cropped top in a day. I sort of got hyper fixated on wanting to make this top. I'm going to make myself one, but not cropped because I don't wear crop tops. But she's really happy with it. She loves it, and I will find it. I've put it away somewhere. I will find it. I will stop here and find it first, and then I can start showing you all the bits and pieces. I found it. Right, so I think I'll start off with finished objects. So I say finished, I still cannot find the buttons, and I don't want to go out and buy more because those buttons were perfect for these. But I finished a couple of newborn cardigans. My mum's work colleague has just had a set of twins, a boy and a girl, so it's a couple of cardigans for them. I literally just got to put the buttons on. I put the buttons away somewhere safe, and I just cannot find where I've put them. I might just have to cave and buy some more. They're not very expensive. It's just the principle of losing them has really annoyed me. So I finished those 2. This is my daughter's cropped top that I made for her. It was last Saturday or last Sunday. Can't remember which day it was. but it might have been a Tuesday for all I know. It's half term, not keeping track of the days. So, and she loves this. It's been hard to get it off her to wash it and everything. I didn't bother to block it because it's just a kid's top. She's happy. Doesn't really need blocking. It looks fine. So she's happy with it. She wanted to wear it as soon as I'd finished sewing it. That was on, and it's been hard to get it off her. She loves it. I had some leftover yarn from that, so I made myself a beanie. I made it a little bit big because I didn't follow a pattern, and I just knit it in the round, one by one twisted rib in the round. So it's come up, I love it. But I didn't measure or anything. I was just like, oh, it's got some spare yarn, I'll make a hat. Didn't think about it, went, oh, that looks like the right size, and just done that. So it's a little bit loose, but it's lovely, comfy, and I think I'm probably going to wear it a lot when the colder weather gets here. So I really like that. And I didn't realise that if you knit in the round like this, the other side comes out like stockinette. Didn't realise that. So it's the first time I've done that in the round. But I love it. There was no shaping or anything. I just literally knit in the round till I thought it was long enough and then cinched it. So lovely, really, really easy and simple and comfy. So I like mine a bit slouchy anyway, so it's fine. But I absolutely love it. And I made it with the leftover yarn from my daughter's top, so it's fine. It's all good. And then I finished I need to weave in the ends, my sleeveless jumper. And it's massive, but I'm not exactly a small person, so it's fine. It looks very big and bulky, but it doesn't look this big and bulky when you wear it, trust me. I love it, absolutely love it. And I'll probably be wearing that a lot when the weather cools down again. It's a bit warm at the minute. So I think that is it for finished objects, except the scrunchies. So I decided to make a scrunchie a day every day and vlog that. So that's what I've been doing. And these are the ones that I have done so far. I think my favourite one is probably this one. I love it. So I'm going to probably make more like that. And I think I made this one yesterday. It's got sparkly white and some pale bluey colour. A nice little sparkly one. It's just sparkly white. That's nice and little and neat. And I think I like the purple and black one as well as the green and black. So it's slightly alternative to me, so I love it. So I will be making more. These I'm going to make, and I'm probably going to keep them unless people want them, and then I'll let them have them. But yeah, just because I've got lots of little scrappy bits of yarn that I want to use up, and I don't have enough scrunchies, so I wanted to make more scrunchies, and so that's that so far in a little bag. And that is it for finished objects. So onto the WIPS. There's a few, but I've told myself I'm not casting on any more until I've finished something. So we have, this is the mother's scarf from the Golden Hands books, because I want to knit all of the projects in Golden Hands, if that's a stretch goal. And I will vlog them all. I am vlogging this one at the minute, so you're not really seeing it much. But it's just a garter scarf with, you knit it in garter stitch, you knit every row for 70 inches and then add tassels. It's really simple, really easy. It's the first knitting know-how where they teach you the cast on and how to knit. There's a couple of different options for cast on, but I only do the English cable cast on, because that's the one I like. And yeah, so that's that so far. I'm probably about halfway on that. It's taken longer than I thought it would because I keep picking up other stuff. And then I cast on the other day a triangle scarf. Again, I haven't got a lot of it done, and I did pull it out and start it again because I lost track of what I was doing and did the increases on the wrong bit, and it looked a bit wonky and I weren't happy with it. So that is it so far. So it'll be nice when it's done though. I'm gonna love it. I bought this yarn from the fabric shop near me. I can't remember what it was called, and I don't have the band anymore. I've forgotten. I'll add it if I remember. I'll write it there somewhere. But yeah, that's going to be a nice triangle shawl or scarf when it's done. I really like the colour, actually. I love the colour. And I might add a little tassel on the ends. We'll see. So there's that one. And then I've made a little bit of progress on this, but not much because it's quite fine yarn and it takes forever. So this is going to be a summer top, although I don't know because it's feeling really heavy, and the reviews said that that's really good for summer clothes. Saw some pictures of summery tops in this, but then a lot of those people are a lot smaller than me, so it might just be too heavy because of my size. We will see, but I'm going to keep going with it, and if it is too heavy I can just take it apart and maybe make my daughter one with it, because she's small, so it won't be too heavy for her, but we'll see. I'll keep going and see how it looks when it's done. So in my usual not really caring style, I saw a video from Katova Kika, and this is like a basic strappy top. I've not measured, I'm just going to guess it and see how it goes, because that's what I do. I've had a look at the video and I'm just doing what I think based on the video. I haven't bought the pattern. I will buy the pattern. If I enjoy making it, then I'll then buy the pattern and make different sizes for like friends and family and whatnot. But just for me, just trying it out, it's not really worth buying the pattern just to try it out once. And if I say, oh, I really didn't enjoy making it, you know, she shows you all the little bits of how to put it together and everything. So even if it doesn't turn out nice because I haven't done the measurements, if I can see how it's going to be to make, then I will buy the pattern and make it properly. But for now, I'm just testing the yarn, testing like how to do the straps when you get to the straps and things like that, because I've never made a summer top before. So I just want to test it first, and then if I like it, it doesn't matter. I can always take it apart and start again. I don't mind that bit. It's just me working out what the yarn's like to work with and all of that. So this is recycled cotton and polyester. So I'm not too sure about it, but I've got like 5 packs of 5 balls of yarn each upstairs. So I need to do something with it, or it's just going to sit there. So we'll see. Might be suitable, might not, but it's lovely and soft and is cool. So it might be okay. It's just I'm concerned about how heavy it is, but we will see. I probably should have bought a pattern and done all the measurements and everything, but that's really not me. I tend not to do that. I tend to just see something and think, oh, I can make that, and then go with it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there's that. And then there is, this was going to be a checkered blanket. However, the person that I made it for, so it's the same person that I tried to make the green jumper into a blanket for, and decided they didn't in fact like it. So I started making this as a blanket, and she doesn't like it. She's not given me any ideas. She just said, oh, I'd like a green blanket, maybe with some other colours thrown in, and that's it. And so all she said, oh no, that's all right, I don't really like that. So she's not really given me any other suggestions. That's fine, it can wait. I'll pick another green yarn. If she doesn't like that, make it into something else as well. It is for a friend, and you know what, making things for friends and families, like, it's a bit awkward because they feel like they can be fussier because they know you. That's fine, I don't mind. So luckily this is big enough to make into a jumper. It might actually be a little bit too big, but I like oversized clothes, so that's fine. And so I'm going to continue with it and probably make it into a either a high neck or a V-neck jumper, because I like it. So and I don't care. I'm liking it, so I'm gonna just, I don't want to take it apart. I'm really enjoying the process of making this. It's the first time I've done this sort of thing, and I am loving it. So what I'm probably going to do is make this the front panel of a jumper. Obviously, I'm quite a large lady, quite a big size, so this will do for a front panel. That's perfect. And then do the back just in the green, because I've got plenty of the green, and I'll either do some like a short sleeve or long sleeves. I don't think I'll do another sleeve this one because I've got one. So we'll see how I feel when I get to it. But so it's no longer a blanket. It's no longer a buggy lap blanket. It's going to be a jumper. I don't mind if it's a bit too big. At least it won't be too small. So, and it'll be nice. I like big baggy clothes anyway. I don't really like tight form-fitting clothes. I never have done. Even when I was skinny before I had children, when I was a lot thinner, I didn't really like form-fitting clothes that much. Only really when my friends pushed me to go, oh yeah, you look great in that, wear it. So this is a bit more true to me. And I am, at the minute, I'm sort of finding my style again, because ever since I had children, instead of dressing the way I want to dress, I've dressed the way that other people have said I should, because I'm a parent now. I should because I'm in my 30s now. I shouldn't really be doing that anymore because I'm getting older and I can't do that. Well, stuff that. I'm done with that because I'm not happy like that. I'm not happy dressing and looking the way I look or have looked just because other people have said, oh no, you should really do that. Don't bother with makeup anymore because you're a mum now, you're too busy for that. Don't worry about getting your hair styled regularly because you're a mum now, you're too busy for that. You know, you shouldn't really be dressing alternative anymore because you're a mum now. That's not good. People will think that you're not a good mum if you dress like that. That's rubbish, absolutely rubbish. People just like to judge people, and I would rather be judged looking the way I want to look than be judged for looking the way that I'm looking that other people have told me that I should look. So, stuff everyone else, I'm going back to how I want to dress and how I want to be. And my style has been, up until the moment I had children, slightly alternative, cross slightly old lady, not really old lady, but slightly alternative, slightly handmade, knitted, crocheted, things like that, because I like to mix the two. So some days I like to look like Mrs. Weasley, and other days I like to look a bit like a metalhead, because that is the music genre that I listen to. That is how I was an emo when they were like quite new, and that's how I've always been, and that's just how I'm most comfortable expressing myself and being. But I come from a lot, not even the whole family, some of my family are alternative and they've stuck to it, and that's great, it's fantastic. But I come from an upbringing of, no, you shouldn't dress like that, no, you shouldn't look like that, no, once you become a parent, then you shouldn't really care about the way you look because it's all about your kids. And yeah, it is. My kids are my number one priority. If it was a choice between buying myself a lovely new top and buying them something that they need, obviously I'm going to buy them what they need. But I should still be allowed to express myself and be myself, because I'm not just a mum. I'm more than that, I'm a person too. And for the first 9 years of being a mum, I've lost that. I've lost this way of expressing myself and being me, because everyone said to me, oh, you're too old to dress like that now. No, you don't look like that. Oh, you've put on weight now, so you can't wear that thing because that won't suit you. And my self-esteem has gone down and down and down and down and down. And I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You know, James hasn't said anything like that. He's been fantastic. And when I've discussed this, he's like, just be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Stuff everybody else. You have to live this life. You have to live your life. No one else has to live it. So you might as well live in a way that you are happiest being. And that is what I'm doing. And honestly, he has helped me build my confidence up and get the strength to do that. So that is what I'm going to do. And I don't have to justify myself to anyone. I don't. But we live in a society where we feel like we do. So there'll be a bit of changes to the way I look and dress. I hope that doesn't offend anyone, but if it does, that's really not my problem. Because my happiness and my family's happiness is at the forefront. And anyone outside of that who doesn't live the life that I live, that's their problem to not be happy with. So yeah, this was the last whip after that serious note there. And another tangent, because I like to go off on them. So I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to be adding some new, once I've finished some of these, I'm going to be adding some new stuff, because I do want to make more things for me. But obviously, because I'm quite big, it takes me a lot longer to make things for me than it does for other people. So I will continue to make things for other people in the style that they like for them. So I know my mum's angling after another cardigan, and I know James's mum wants a cardigan. So I will be doing those as well. James really wants his scarves, and he's gonna, because he's thinning up top a little bit, he wants to start wearing hats during the cold weather because his head gets cold. So he would like me to make him a few of those. So I'm going to be doing that as well. And then obviously the unending requests from the children to make things for them. And I will be vlogging all of those because why not? Why not? I will try and do some sort of tutorial styles for some of the stuff, but I am only an advanced beginner. I am trying to develop my skills at the minute. So I'm sort of more showing the journey than teaching other people. But if people have questions, if you're an absolute beginner and you have some questions, I can either point you in the right direction or try and do some little tutorials about very, very beginner stuff. I do not feel qualified to teach anything more than the very simple things. But I would like to record my journey on becoming a better knitter, a better crocheter, and just me enjoying my life, basically. And you are welcome along for the journey, if you would like to. So that's that. We're at 18 minutes. I don't want to make it too much longer, but I do just want to touch on a little bit of reading. So, obviously I finished my last book. It's been a few days before I have started a new one, but I'm only a couple of pages in. So this is by Alison Ware, and it's Elizabeth of York, The Last White Rose. So it's a historical novel, and I'm enjoying it so far with the little bit that I have read. I do like this genre. So that's a planned, I will put that one, and I'll do that last. That's my planned reading for the next couple of weeks. So I've got that one. And then David Attenborough's Journeys to the Other Side of the World, Further Adventures of a Young Naturalist, because I do like David Attenborough, and I've not read this, so that's on the to be read this month. And then A History of the Vikings, which I meant to read last month, but did not get round to, so I have renewed it at the library, and I am reading it this month. I am determined. I also have Alfred's Britain, which was another one I meant to read last month. Didn't get round to because other books got pushed to the front of the to be read pile. But library books should take priority because there is a time limit with them. I need to teach myself that, and I'm getting there. So yeah, they're the main four that I will be reading this month. But it was my new book day. I get a new book on the 1st of every month. James bought me for Christmas a book calendar. So the 1st of every month throughout the year, I get a new book. This month, I have Tom Felton's autobiography, and I know I need to read them first, but I really want to read this one first, and I don't know what to do. So I might just, because it's not a massive book, I could probably get through it in a couple of days, I hope. And there are lots of pictures and stuff in it, so not every single page is, you know, full of words, so I probably could, but I really want to read this. So but I am definitely going to read those before they're due back at the library as well. I will figure it out. I don't know what to do, because obviously this book is forever. I've got this book, this is mine, I get to keep it. They're library books, I don't get to keep them, but I really want to read this one first. So We'll see. We'll see if sense comes through or not. We really will see. But I'm really looking forward to reading this. I've wanted it for a while, and James said, don't buy it because you might get it in your book calendar. And I did. So, I don't know. I don't know which order I'm going to read them in. Obviously, I've started the Alison Ware one, so I should probably read that first before starting the Tom Fulton, but we'll see. We will see what happens. But I have a lot of other stuff to get on. I've got lots of housework to do. We have got a shed that we need to put up. Now it's been delivered, we just need to put it up. So that is probably going to be the main focus this week. And lots of housework to do and catch up on. Obviously having the kids home at half term, didn't get a lot of housework done. So the main focus this week is probably going to be housework, getting the shed done, and getting the garden done, because that's, with all the rain that we've had, we haven't really been able to do a lot on the garden, and it's shot up again. So we need to get that done. So the focus on this week is probably going to be that. Probably not going to be able to get a massive amount of knitting and crochet done, only in the evenings. So we will see what happens. But I think that is it. It's quite a long one today because it's been a while since I've posted one. So if you are still here and you haven't gone away because I've bored you, thank you very much for staying for the whole video. I really do appreciate it, and it's lovely being able to share my life with people who are interested in listening to it, if you're all still here. Obviously, if there's no one here, then I'm just talking to myself, which is no different to any other day, so that's absolutely fine too. So I'm going to say bye for now. Hopefully I'll be back on again soon, but I'll definitely be back on with shorts and things like that. Don't know when the next vlog will be, but hopefully it'll be soon. Just depends. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I hope you're all having as wonderful a day as I am. And I will, hopefully, as it just started raining. Oh no, got to get the washing in. Okay, see you soon. Bye.